We are talking about here for the twisting force of sacrum that is known as a sacral torsion. In this, we have to know about that there is a left base, right base, as well as left oblique angle axis and the right oblique axis, in which these movements the torsion happens. So first we start with how the left base rotates on the left angle, that is the forward bending. Whenever the right on right moves and the left on left moves, it's a forward bending of sacrum. So how it works: when we rotates the right on the right, so the left base will go anteriorly and the right will be posterior, and the posterior is the more prominent, by which we can palpate and check the prominence of right base, as well as the opposite side, the left ILA is also prominent here, we can palpate it also there. If we talk about the left on left, then the right base will be anterior and the left will be posterior, which is more prominent and the palpable. As we all know that if in the left on left, the rotation is on left side and the bending towards the right side, like a type 1 coupled motion. On the same thing is happens with the right side, right on right, the rotation on the right side and the bending towards the left side. If we talk about the oblique axis, that if we want that the left will be left on right, so it's a backward torsion is there. So how it will works, that the left will be in a backward flexion, so it will be more posterior, and the right is anterior, the right base, and the left base posterior, so it is more prominent, so we can palpate. And as well as the left side ILA is also prominent, we can palpate there also. Then if we talk about left oblique axis, the right on left, so the same thing, the backward bending, the right axis will move in a backward direction, that is posterior, and the left is anterior. So right is more prominent for palpation, and the bending, the rotation is the same side, but and bending is opposite side. Thank you.